140 years Bhishma versus 16 years Abhimanyu. The senior-most grandsire Bhishma and the youngest great-grandson Abhimanyu were in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Many assumptions revolve around the age details of the main characters in Mahabharata. Some details are in the Vedvyas Mahabharata. Let's go through the available details. Pandu, the father of Pandavas, passed away on the 14th birthday of Arjuna. They had undergone for martial education and training in the Gurukul of Dronacharya for 12 years. They lived in the lacquer house for 1 year and in the forest for 1 year. They ruled over Indraprastha for 15 years. Then they lived in the forest for 12 years and stayed for 1 year in the incognito. The war started after 6 months. Abhimanyu was killed on the completion of 16 years. Dronacharya was 85 years old when he died on the battlefield. After 36 years of their rule at Hastinapur, Pandavas went to heaven. Bhima, Duryodhana and his brothers were of same age. Arjuna and Sri Krishna were of the same age. Karna was 16 years older than Yudhishthira. Age difference between Pandavas was 1 year. These are the basic details available from Mahabharata by Vedvyas. Pandavas went to Hastinapur after Pandu passed away on the 14th birthday of Arjuna. Their martial training at Dronacharya's Gurukul was for 12 years. After that, Pandavas were instructed to stay in the lacquer house for 1 year. Pandavas escaped from the fire accident at the lacquer house and wandered in the forest for 1 year. During that 1 year, Bhima killed Hidumba, the Ashura, and married Hidumbi, the sister of Hidumba. Gadotkaja was born out of their wedlock. Then Pandavas went to Panjala Desh. Draupadi, the daughter of the Panjala king Durupada, got married to Pandavas. At that time, the age of Arjuna, the third Pandava, was 14 plus 12 plus 1 plus 1, 28 years. Then they returned to Hastinapur. After that, they went to Pandavavan. There they constructed and ruled Indraprastha for 15 years. Pandava Yudhishthira, the Dharmaputra, played the game of dice with Sakuni and lost everything in the game. At that time, the age of Arjuna was 28 plus 15, 43 years. Pandava had to live in the wild forest, Vanavas, for 12 years and at Virat Desh incognito, Ajnanavas, for 1 year. The Mahabharata war started after 6 months. So, age of Arjuna at the beginning of the Mahabharata was 43 plus 12 plus 1 plus 0.5, 57, approximately 57 to 60. Taking the age of Arjuna as the base, the ages of other characters at the beginning of war would be calculated as under. Arjuna 60, Sri Krishna 60, Bhima 61, Yudhishthira Dharmaputra 62, Nakula Shakadeva 59, Duryodhana and brothers 61, Karna 78, Dronacharya 85, Bhishma 140, Abhimanyu 16. After the end of the war, Pandavas and Sri Krishna lived for 36 years. At the time when they went to heaven, their ages were Yudhishthira the Dharmaputra 62 plus 36, 98, Bhima 97, Arjuna 96, Nagul Sagadeva 95, and Sri Krishna 96. Logically, based on the date they were their ages, there may be a variation of 1 or 2 years. Based on the details in Vedvyas Mahabharata, logically this could be assumed as their ages. About their physical features, we could say this. Among others, Bhima was the tallest and strongest. Bhima was about 7 feet height. Next to him was Arjuna, 6 feet 10 inches. Yudhishthira, Nakul and Shakadeva, and Karna, 6 feet 8 inches. Duryodhana and his brothers were also of same height. The Pandava brothers had physical resemblance. Yamadharma, the son of sun god, is depicted in movies and stories as dark, complex, with cruel face. It is not true. In epics, he is always just and unbiased. So he is called Dharmaraja, king of justice. Really, he is gold complexioned and handsome. Yudhishthira, stable and stubborn in war. The first Pandava, born out of the boon of Yamadharma, was gold complexioned, very handsome and majestic. He was always righteous. Whatever evil things done to him, he was always sympathetic, even to his worst enemies. He was very innocent and always believed others as good people. Lord Vayu is the strongest among all gods. Bhima, the second Pandava, born out of the boon of Lord Vayu, was very tall, gold complexion, majestic, very strong, with well built physique. His strength was equal to 10,000 elephants. He had very clean face without any beard. Arjuna, the third Pandava, was the reincarnation of Nara among Nara and Narayana, twin incarnations of Mahavishnu. He never deviated from moral values. He was very handsome with 32 Samudriga features with curling hair. He had a complexion of Arjun tree, neither red nor black. He could use his both hands equally, Savya Sachi, with lightning speed. He had a talent to shoot his arrows and fight with blindfolded and in the dark night. No fault could be found in his character. He was the greatest winner, so he was called as Vijay, the greatest victor. Partha, Jay, Kirti, Gandipa, Gudakeshi, Kaundeya, Krishna, and Jishnu are his other names. Nakul, the fourth Pandava, born to Madri Devi out of the boon of Ashwini gods, was dark complexioned and most handsome in the clan. Sahadeva was his twin brother. All Pandavas were handsome. When Buddhidevi was very young and unmarried, Vasusena was born to her out of the boon of sun god. He was born with natural body armor. He was born with natural earrings in his ears, so he was called as Karna. His body and face was radiant as sun, with the complexion of gold. He was brought up by the charioteer of the Hastinapur palace and his wife Radha, so he was called as Radheya. Karna, Yudhishthira, and Bhima were, and their complexion resembled gold and radiant. Arjuna was medium complexion but extremely handsome. Nakul was dark complexion but the most handsome. Sahadeva resembled Nakul. Pandavas, Karna, and Kauravas were tall men as compared to average men. It does not mean they are abnormal human beings. The heights of Gadotkaja and other demons depend upon our assumptions. Some writers used to say Karna was 14 feet tall and Bhima was 15 feet tall. These are overrated exaggerations. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly subscribe, like and share my Ramamuti PR channel.